Hello everyone, in this video you'll see how you can use the SDK Magic Tool to export and update the resource assignments of any Primavera project. This will be the video number 38 in this group of videos, and we will use SQL database in this video. You can also use Oracle database or SQL server when you select any of them. From update projects, let us select one of these projects. For example, we will select the Green University. This project we have created in this video 35, and we have exported its activities and its relationships in these two videos 35 and 36. Let us import the current resource assignments in this project from this option from activities menu. Select resource assignment, and this is the table format that we should fill in order to export the resource assignments to this project. And as you see, we have no resource assignments in this project, but we have now the table format that will help you a lot when you prepare these resource assignments. For example, in this column you will find a drop list contains all activities in this project. You can select any of these activities, and in this column you will find the resources, all resources in the database. You can select any of these resources to assign it to your activity, and in this column you will find a drop list contains all rules in the database. You can select any of these rules and so on. If you would like to use the cost accounts with your resource assignments, this drop list contains all of the cost accounts in the database, and you can fill in the rest of columns according to your project needs. And later, when you would like to update your project, you will find the columns that you need for this update. For example, you will find the actual units and the remaining units and the remaining cost. You can fill in these numbers and export these updates to Primavera. When you prepare the resource assignments, there are two important columns. This column, the rate type. You can select the rate type from this column. As you know, we have 5 prices in Primavera. You can select any of them with your resource assignments. And one of the important columns is the rate source. This column has 3 options. The first option, when you would like to assign the price unit of the resource to your resource assignments, and the second option, when you would like to assign the price per unit for the rule to your resource assignments. And the third option, the custom price, you can use it to force this price and neglect the resource unit price and the rule unit price. Let us go to Primavera to check this project. This is our project, the Green University, and as you see, when we open the resource assignments, we have no resource assignments in this project, and we will prepare some of these resource assignments in order to learn how you can use SDK Magic Tool. In order to save time, we have prepared these resource assignments for this project, and all we need is copy these resource assignments. This table has the same format. Copy, and let us paste this in our table. Okay. Now we are ready to export these resource assignments for this project to Primavera. You can export thousands of resource assignments by using the SDK Magic Tool. In this project, as you see, we have more than 38,000 resource assignments will be exported from Excel to Primavera. Open the SDK Magic Tool and From the export menu, select resource assignments and export all of these resource assignments to this project from this option. Okay. As you see, we have now all of these resource assignments in Primavera. We can import these resource assignments from this option in order to check these updates. Now we have the same numbers of resource assignments in Primavera that we have exported, and all of these resource assignments have numbers in the database. Let us go to Primavera to check these updates. First, from File, Refresh Data to get the latest updates in the database. Now we will get all of these resource assignments in Primavera. These resource assignments are prepared now by Primavera. It will take time because this is a big number of these resource assignments. We have more than 38,000 resource assignments. We are waiting for Primavera to prepare these resource assignments. Primavera is reading now from the database. Too many resource assignments, so it takes some time to be prepared. As you see, this is the same project, Green University. As you see, we have now all of these resource assignments in Primavera. These are the 38,000 resource assignments. When we go to activities, we have also the assignments with the resources, and if you have rules, you will get the resource assignments of these rules. This was how you can use the SDK Magic Tool to export the resource assignments from Excel to Primavera. And the SDK Magic Tool can export thousands of resource assignments from Excel to Primavera. What I would like to shed light on it before we finish this video, these options, the benefits of these options with the resource assignments. Let us change this database in order to explain these benefits of these options in the resource assignments. Okay, update projects. Let us select this project, for example, and resource assignments, import its resource assignments. As you know, the SDK Magic Tool with 47 resource assignments in this project. The SDK Magic Tool tests all of these resource assignments before these resource assignments are exported to Primavera, and you can use these options. For example, this option to insert the unit price. If you have no unit prices here in this column and you would like to insert the unit prices from Primavera, from the database, use this option. Now you have these unit prices. As you see, we have now these unit prices. If you would like to check only these unit prices, as you see, if we change any of these values and the SDK Magic Tool will test these unit prices from this option to test only these unit prices in the database. As you see, the SDK Magic Tool discovered these errors, and you can get the correct values from this option. Okay, you can use this option to calculate the units, these budget units. If you have these units, if you would like to calculate these units, you have only the price per unit and you have the budget costs. You can use this option to calculate units. As you see, you have now these units. If you would like to calculate the costs, you have the budgeted units and the price per unit, and you would like to fill in the budgeted costs. You can use this option, calculate costs. Now you have these costs and so on. You can check if we change any of these values, for example, in order to know how you can use the SDK Magic Tool. Okay, we have these errors now. Let us check the units and costs. As you see, all of these errors have been discovered by the SDK Magic Tool. So you will be sure when you use SDK Magic Tool that all of these resource assignments will be tested before these resource assignments are exported to Primavera, and it will be very accurate, very fast, and very flexible when you update any of these resource assignments and export these updates to Primavera. Thank you and goodbye.